The very best offer that a real estate agent can use in today's market, new construction real estate. It's how you generate lots of leads. It's what buyers are interested in. And frankly, it looks a lot more appealing because they advertise lots of low interest rates and other benefits to get them interested in purchasing new construction. Welcome to today's morning meeting. I'm Greg Luther, the one guy that meets with you every single week to help you in growing your real estate business. Today, we're talking about the best offer you can put out there that will generate leads at the lowest cost per lead. Many of you know we've got a lot of agents advertising all over the country, and the lowest cost lead they get is those that are interested in new construction. Now, I don't want you to worry about, do I have a lot of new construction in my area or do I not? Frankly, you wouldn't be selling houses at all because you don't have a lot of houses for sale in some areas. The fact is, it's the bait that attracts the lead. The vast majority of these leads are going to end up buying resale anyway, but that bait will attract the type of fish you're looking to catch. If you're looking for motivated prospects that are interested in buying, some of them want to buy now, some of them can wait 3, 4, 5, 6 months down the road, but the vast majority of them are just going to buy resale because they don't want to wait. Let me tell you a little bit about the numbers here. First of all, when it comes to generating leads, the lowest cost lead we have is an offer for new construction information packages. Contact me to get access to new construction properties, including the best floor plans and best builders in town. That's an informational package that you'll put together and send to those leads. We're generating those leads at $1 to $3 each. Imagine you've got a $20 bill and how many leads you can generate at $1 to $3 a piece. So that's what we're using to begin with. Now, I want to show you the conversion rate so you know what happens here. What we're finding is of those buyers that end up buying, about 70% of them end up buying resale. So they're not buying new construction at all. They're not buying the first thing that they contacted you on. They realize it's not the right price. They don't want to wait that long. They can't find a community they want. They got to be in this school district. There's not much new construction available. They would rather have resale. The vast majority of them, 70% of them, are going with a resale option the traditional way, but the advantage is if they use you, of course, you can be their agent, you can get paid. So I want you to think about putting that bait out there. It doesn't mean that you're going to sell new construction. It doesn't mean, oh, Greg, I can't use this offer because we only have one development in this whole area, or we only have the one-off properties where they've torn down a home and they've relisted that one home after they've built a new construction on there. That's enough. You need one house to be able to offer this. You don't have to have 1,000 new construction opportunities. You need to have one house in your entire city to say there's new construction available. You know why? Because even if there's a lot of them available, 70% of those buyers are going to buy resale. Now for you, you don't care if they're buying new build or resale. You get to help them with the sale of their current property, plus helping them in finding the next home. And of course, if they do go new construction, that's a long process. They're usually talking to a lot of friends and family about it. You end up getting a lot more referrals. You've seen over the years, you get more referrals from a new construction buyer that's building than you do from a resale buyer who's only in the market 45 to 60 days. Some of your buyers have been in the market for 5 years and still haven't bought, but your average is 45 to 60 days. They're in and out. It happens very quickly. With new builds, we end up with a lot more referrals. So I want you to look at your marketing campaigns, look at what you're doing through the month of July and beyond, and ask yourself, is this the type of offer that you're putting out there? This is kind of top of mind for me because tomorrow we're doing my new construction trifecta training. Very small number of agents in that training because it's a full day. It's very expensive, and it involves me personally spending millions of dollars to buy a model home for them in their area so they have an office to work out of. They can have lots of buyers coming through and buying various builders' properties. So it's a small group of agents that are going to be on there. We've got one spot left for that. If anybody is interested. But that new construction trifecta has really been top of mind presence for me as we look at, number one, how we're just generating more buyers the traditional way using new construction. Number two, getting the builders to list their homes with you. How do I get them to list one property with me so that I can start to take over entire subdivisions for them? And then number three is actually having a model home that you or somebody that we hire can sit in to generate tons and tons of leads for you. All three of those options I've been spending a lot of time preparing for tomorrow's full day training, and that's going to be phenomenal. They're getting more resources than more marketing examples and templates than I've ever given out for any of our programs before. So that's going to be a lot of fun. But moral of the story for today's morning meeting, I want you to think about what your offer is. Are you advertising things that they're most interested in? We talked about a couple of weeks ago the fact that most buyers are only buying if there's the perception of value. So the reason they're liking this new construction offer is a lot of those are building in temporary buy downs on interest rate, or we'll pay closing costs for you, or some sort of monthly incentive. And that is enough to truly incentivize the buyer to want to take action, to put a little sense of urgency in them. So I want you to think about offering that yourself. I want you to think about baking that into your presentation so you can start utilizing that as well. One of the big reasons you follow this page, you ring the bell, turn on notifications, is because you're seeing all of this content and how you can start to use this in your own marketplace. But if you know this is the best leads that we get, it's the lowest cost per lead. They actually want to get information from you. You're getting their total contact info because you got to have their mailing address in order to mail them the package. So you're getting full contact info and can do a better job following up with them, and then realizing that 70% of them are buying resale homes anyway. It's by far the best opportunity available. So look at your marketing campaigns. If you need help with this, let me know. Tomorrow we're going to be busy all day long. Otherwise, I'm always available. You can simply email me, greg@gregluther.com. But we are spending a lot of time working on this. You should be doing the same. We'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye for now.